welcome to the channel. Today we're in a little bit different location, same kind of area, but just a little bit different. We're east of the moat and north of Taipei Road. There's some alleys and things back here that are really kind of interesting. So I thought I'd take a little walk today and show you around here a little bit. And we may get up here to the bridge here and go left or go right. I'm really not sure. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, subscribe to the channel, click like, and send me some comments, and we'll see what we can do. If there's someplace you want me to walk and can give me a decent location, I'll go ahead and do it. I love walking around. It's good exercise for me and gives me something to do. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around here and show you where we're at. Now somewhere here, there used to be a bar that had a swimming pool. Now it may still be here, I don't know, but I remember reading about it on Facebook. And I don't know if it's still operable or not. Now this is the canal that runs all the way down to the river. And you can see why I don't eat any fish that come out of the river if I can help it. But some of y'all may recognize this area and see some things that you remember. But we'll start out by going left and walking down towards Taipei Road, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the other side of the street. It's a pretty little interesting area. It's it's not real developed, and a lot of old shops and things back here. A lot of people selling food. I'm going to try to be a little bit more steady with the camera. I watched the last video and I was kind of bouncing around a little bit. Now, this thing is supposed to have excellent stabilization on it, but you know how that goes. I've also changed microphones because I've got a lot of background noise in the last video. So we're going to see how this works out. It's kind of neat. I love looking at these old houses, teakwood houses. There's quite a few of them left in the area. One little trick I've learned is nowadays, if you look around and you see a bunch of Grab drivers parked near a restaurant, you can pretty much ascertain that they serve some pretty good food. And I'd say the noodles there are probably pretty good, because that place is packed. I mean, really packed. I'm sorry, that's not Taipei Road. This is the road that runs to the Chinese market. It's not Taipei Road, I said wrong. Sorry about that, I had to stop for a little bit. I tightened up my belt and my pants were falling down. That would be something to see. I don't think people would really want to see that. Wouldn't be a pretty sight. But yeah, this is the road that we're going to come out on, the road that goes to the Warawat market. I think I might have said it right that time. And then we'll turn around and walk back. Because on the other side of where we came in, there's some really neat buildings. It's like here they're selling fireworks. Yep. Swadee Ka. Interesting. That's what I like about walking around. You see so much stuff, and if you're driving a car, even riding a bicycle, you don't see as much as you do if you just get out and walk around on foot. Now there's a guy that him and I have a lot in common. Hey buddy, how are you? He's just chilled out in the sun. Swadee Ka. Hey buddy. Hey, easy buddy, I'm your friend. He don't bite. Look out, buddy.
โอ๊ยขอโทษเข้าไปแล้วเข้าไป
That's okay. He didn't bite me. And here's a couple of motorcycle repair shops. These places are always busy. They must do some major work there. Wow, cool broken bike. Yeah, he's got one like mine torn down. And then another one right across the street. Buddy cop. Oh, Forza. No, that's not a Forza, that's a Suzuki. Yeah, they do some major stuff here. So you got a machine shop over here too. Wow. Yeah, he can do some major stuff here. Anyway, we'll go back and walk in the other direction. But that right that way is the Chinese market, Warwat Market. And I haven't done a video down there, and I'll probably do one someday, but not today. Swaddy cop. She put her doggy up. Noodles. A lot of interesting stuff here. Here's a seamstress. Swaddy cop. Looks like sometime here. You smell the food. Swaddy cop. Oh.
กูเลือกพักนี่นะคุณแล้วอุ่นเนี่ยมันไม่
Probably saying crazy Farang, crazy Farang. That's okay. Somewhere up here, I saw a place where they sell. I think they sell coffins. I'm not really sure. It kind of looked that way when I was walking the other way. I don't need one just yet. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. The place is packed. I'll have to come back and try this place because it's definitely good. Swaddy cop. Like I said, if you see a bunch of Grab drivers parked out front, you know the food's good. She's sitting there cutting pork. Swaddy cop.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, I thought this was the place, but no, it's not. That's not what they sell here. They don't sell coffins, but they sell decorations. some old buildings here. You can generally tell that buildings, if they're old, they'll have those doors like that on there. Swadee ka.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Good. Lots of places to eat here. And up here on the left, it's a doctor's office. She's a ear, nose, and throat specialist. Really a nice lady. It's very hard to catch her here. But I went in to see her one day when I had a sore throat, and really a nice doctor. Spoke very good English, which most doctors here do. Chicken, yeah, she's right there. Very hard to catch her here. I think I came by late at night. Now, this may look familiar to some of y'all. We'll keep walking up this way. Maybe walk all the way out to the moat, I don't know. See how I feel. I feel great though. I'd sing you a song, but I'm not a good singer. And I don't profess to be, don't want to be. I just want to be me. And you know, this is just a great place to get out and walk around and get some exercise and enjoy life. You know, I'm not going to profess to tell you that everything in Chiang Mai or everything moving to Thailand, everything is always just the greatest. It's one of the things my wife warned me when I got here. She goes, "You're going to have some of the same problems that you had back home." And I said, well, you know, maybe, maybe not. I will say this, that when you do run up on little snafus and stuff, especially when you're retired, they're not major issues. And we're going to walk down this way a little bit. This looks cool. Now, I've never seen this before. Interesting. Looks like I can walk across this bridge and come out on the other side of the road. We'll try that. I'm always up for something like that. Wow, look at this house. It's an interesting little area. I've never been back in here. But going back to my other topic, you know, I found that pretty much in life you make your own problems. You can live good or not so good. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna have to come back here with the camera and take some still pictures back here. Give somebody up the bridge I'll get over so he can get through. Swadee ka. Public library. Oh, they've got some books. Huh. Pretty interesting. And this again is the same canal. It's like somebody's got a little party hut right there. Yeah, we'll walk through here. Kind of interesting. This is a first for me. Get you just about any kind of food you want. Coffee shop, homestay room for rent. Wow. Just gonna bust my butt. Swadee ka. Make 4 dip. Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. Cool. Little cups. Neat. Made all from coconuts, all by hand. Interesting. This is cool. Swaddy Cop. Swaddy Cop.
สวัสดีเจ้า
Now we'll see where this takes me. I hate to backtrack through the same area, so hopefully this will take me to a side road where I can cut left. Without walking too far. Well, I'm going to shut this thing off for right now until I get up to the road here. Here's a real old place here. Put the camera up. I don't know if you can see anything or not. That is cool. That's an old house. And those houses over there aren't too young either. Check out the on top of the fence. I saw a video the other day somebody did, and they were partly right, but partly wrong. A lot of times people will have walls, and they'll cement jagged pieces of glass into the top of the wall. That's really not to keep anybody out. That's basically to keep the cats from walking on the wall, because they're notorious for doing that. I've got them at the house, and I'll walk out the back door and there'll be 2 or 3 of them walking up the top of my wall. I don't have the heart to put glass out on it, but it's really not to deter people, because really, when you think about it, all they got to do is put a tarp over it or something like that, and they're right over the top of it. I smell some good food, and I think it's coming right out of here. I mean, really good food. It looks like it's closed. Maybe cooking for themselves. We're going to walk back this way. I'm going to shut this thing off till we get through that temple up there. Then that'll take us out right to the edge of the moat. Right here used to be a hotel and a bar. It's been closed down for quite a while. Looks like they spruced it back up again from what it once was. And looks like it's closed down again. It used to be graffiti all over the side of it. You see down there the houses along the Klong, just old style. Pretty cool. Doggy. Well, we'll cut through this temple because I think it takes us out on the other side. I've been to this temple very early in the morning to photograph it. It was kind of cool. Or we can walk down this way. I think we'll go out this way. forget the name of this temple. It's written somewhere here. See if I can find it on the wall. It may just be in Thai. Yeah, there it is. I'll tell you what, let's walk down this road instead. It's going to take me back to where I want to go. I'll let you see some of the back streets. But it is a beautiful temple. Swadee Kap. He's on a chain for a reason. Dogs don't generally scare me, but that's neat. Swadee Kap. I've been bitten a few times. I think about 4 or 5. Then you just go down to the hospital and get a set of rabies shots and be done with it. No sense in talking to the owners. You know, they won't pay any attention to you. Marlboro House. A lot of bikes in there. Now let's see where we're coming out. Yeah, right here. And take a left. Closed down. Oh no, it's open. Hello. Hideout. I've ate there once. The food's good, but it's a long ride. And the day I came, they were jam-packed. Swadee Kap. I used to, oh, there's the tree. Check this tree out. One thing about here in Thailand is they don't move trees for roads. They'll move the road. They'll build the road around the tree every time. There's one place in particular, not far from my house, where the road goes through, and there's a tree right in the middle of the road. So what they did was they one side to the left and one side to the right. It's kind of neat. We'll start back again. See a little break there. The camera got hot and shut down. There's another metal shop. Motorcycle shop. Uh-oh. I don't know what he's looking at. He's not paying any attention to me, so I'm not going to pay any attention to him. That's pretty cool. See, there's a bunch of little houses in there. You kind of wonder why people in Thailand get along. It's because they live so close to each other. And, brings me back to a story when I first got here. We had some neighbors that just had some obnoxious dogs. And there was 4 of them. And they'd leave the house at 8 o'clock in the morning. Dogs would be outside, and the dogs would bark constantly. And I said, well, why don't you go over and talk to them? It's just, oh no, we don't complain on anybody here. I said, why? He goes, well, if you've got to live next door to them, you don't complain about them because you're stuck living there. Now, this is kind of neat. Here's another one of those things just right out in the middle of nowhere. So cool. So many alleyways back here, and just there's places where you can't get a car through. You can get through on a motorbike, but you can't get a car. Get over here in the shade, maybe keep this camera cool. Water filtration system. Place to do your laundry. Swadee Ka. This is my way out. All kinds of good food. I noticed the other day when I was filming, I was moving the camera too fast. When I was filming food, you weren't getting a good look at it. So I'll slow down a little bit now. Count 1, 2, 3. Swadee Ka. Sabay Mai?
Kun sabay mai?
Sabay. A lot of these places are just barely hanging on. Get out back out here in the street. Well, we're right back where we started from, right here on the bridge, and this is where we came from, up this creek, up this Klong or creek or river, whatever y'all call it. Tennessee, we always call them creeks. And there's the motorcycle. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Nice little walk. And I'll put the location down there so you know where it is, and I'm sure some of you probably already have seen some things that you recognize. But anyway, we're gonna head to get something to eat and then back to Hang Dong where it's nice and cool. It's getting a little hot out here now. And I'm gonna get in where I won't sweat so much. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, click like, send me some comments, and we'll see what's happening next time. See you later. Bye.